My dearest Kethra, I returned from a 3-week diplomatic mission at 1942 local time, only to find my dwelling under siege by small humans in costumes. My porch light was burning like a distress beacon I never meant to send, and I had no candy, which was a problem I did not even know I had yet. Within 90 seconds, I would learn that ignorance of this particular human custom comes with severe consequences. I had barely set down my suitcase when the first knock came. 3 small figures on my porch. One looked to be a decaying corpse, one a predatory feline, and one some kind of glowing rectangle with legs. They chanted in unison, "Trick or treat!" I assumed it was a medical emergency or a cultural delegation. I offered the only provisions I had: filtered water, a bag of granola, and half a pack of trail mix. The decaying corpse looked at me as if I had just spat in his soul. They left without another word. I immediately attempted to extinguish the porch light, the universal sign of invitation, I now realize. The switch beside the door clicked uselessly. The light remained on, mocking me. Still, I thought the ordeal was over. I was wrong. The children had other plans. By the 4th group, I understood this was expected behavior. By the 7th, I was completely out of acceptable offerings. I started handing out raw carrots, then a flashlight, then in desperation, a single AA battery, and I wrote the words, "This is very valuable in my world," on it. The children's expressions moved from disappointment to open contempt. I called my human friend David. "Vrel, it's Halloween, man. Kids dress up, go to the door for candy. You give them treats, or they give you tricks. That's the deal." Define tricks. You really don't want to find out. I hung up, armed with knowledge, but no resources. The universe had handed me the rules, but the game had already started. The next wave arrived like locusts. No candy. Consequences began immediately. 3 eggs struck my mailbox with surgical precision. Silly string coated my front door like alien webbing. Toilet paper streamed from my trees in elegant, humiliating spirals. I stood on my porch and watched a small barbarian in a dinosaur costume hurl an egg with professional form. For one brief, irrational moment, I felt respect. These were not chaotic juveniles. They were enforcing an ancient social contract I had unknowingly violated. And they were good at it. That night, I became the neighborhood's chosen offering of sacrifice. The final procession came shortly after. A dozen children, faces painted, hoods raised like a war party, appeared at the edge of my lawn, carrying armfuls of heavy orange pumpkins, whole, glowing from within, carved with crooked grins and jagged teeth. They threw them on my yard. One after another, the pumpkins sailed through the air, exploded against my grass. My walkway, the base of my porch, wet, violent impacts. Orange shrapnel and seeds sprayed across the yard in a deliberate, ceremonial barrage. The smell of smashed gourd filled the night air. Every jack-o'-lantern the neighborhood had carved this season, now obliterated on my property, under the relentless glow of my porch light. I finally understood the equation with perfect clarity. Treats were protection money. No treats invited ritual destruction. And I had paid in trail mix and AA batteries. The pumpkins will not return next year. I will be prepared. But as I write this, a new document has appeared in my mailbox. It's from something called the Quiet Creek Association. The language is hostile. Words like violation, compliance, and fine appear repeatedly. P.S. The fine is $150, Kethra. Cited reason, unsightly yard conditions. It specifically references my porch light, which as I record this, remains defiantly illuminated. The switch beside the front door still does not function. I have not yet located an alternate control.